Hi guys, welcome to my channel as I document my journey with money and miles as a 40-something. Today I will share with you how we booked our hotel in Station 1, Boracay Island, Philippines for $6. Yes, $6. So Boracay is probably my favorite beach in the world. Nothing can compare to its powdery white sand and its crystal clear water. I just really love this place, and it's a destination that I can keep going back to again and again and again. I always enjoy my time here despite being here several times. One of the things that I really missed when I moved to the US was easy access to the beautiful beaches in the Philippines. So I was really excited and pleasantly surprised when I checked the Chase travel portal and found that I could book some hotels in Boracay using points. At this time in my life, I had just gotten laid off, so I was looking for ways to travel without breaking the bank. If you find this content valuable, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. My husband and I have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and I used this card to book our Boracay hotel. We've had this card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, since 2021, and we really love it because we can redeem our points at a 1.25 cents per point from the Chase travel portal. Meaning if you want to stay at a hotel that costs $1,250, you only need 100,000 Chase points. If you compare this to other credit cards and other travel redemptions, they're usually at a 1 cent per point redemption, meaning if you want to stay at a hotel worth 1,250, you would need 125,000 points. So we feel like the 1.25 cents per point really stretches our points, like how far our points can go. This card, though, has a $95 annual fee, but for me, it's really well justified. We got this card because we thought that the point redemption was really good, but it also had other benefits which we thought were really valuable. The first was that it has no foreign transaction fees. Our other credit cards have a 3% foreign transaction fee, and this really adds up when you're traveling outside of the US. It also has trip cancellation and interruption insurance. This has happened to us once where we had to cancel our trip because of a medical issue. With this card, I don't need to buy additional travel insurance when we travel, as long as we book our trip using this card. The third thing we like about it is that it has primary collision insurance. So we don't need to buy additional collision insurance when we are renting cars in the US and in Canada, as long as we book the rental car using this card. And lastly, there is a $50 hotel credit if you book through the Chase portal. So effectively, the annual fee is $45 if we use the $50 hotel credit on the Chase portal. If you'd like to learn more about the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I have a link in the description below. Using my link would help me earn points, but I'd encourage you to find the best deal for you. So we found the Henan Prime Hotel that we wanted to stay at in Station 1, and this was on the Chase travel portal. It certainly helped that we were traveling during the off-peak season. Prices were a little lower compared to the peak season. We found that for a 4-night stay, we could pay for the entire hotel stay using points. Incidentally, we also found that the Grand Seaview room was available if we added only $6. So we went for it. The upgrade of paying $6 was well worth it for us. It was a beachfront hotel. It had a patio. It had the view of the beach, amazing view. It was really such an amazing experience. We used up all our points that we had at that time, which was 59,345, and we paid a grand total of $6.39 for our Station 1 beachfront hotel. Our hotel stay came with breakfast every day. Breakfast in hotels in the Philippines is a world apart from breakfast in hotels in the US. This was a full-on breakfast buffet with Filipino and continental options. It had pastries, rice, arroz caldo, noodles, bacon, longanisa, tocino, tapa, you name it. So we would usually eat a heavy breakfast, and the next meal that we'd eat would be an early dinner. We'd spend the rest of the day just exploring the island, swimming, hiking, paddleboarding. My husband and I had an amazing, amazing trip. For dinner, Boracay has a wide range of options from budget to luxury. So it's really a choose your own adventure. Some days we ate at some Filipino food chains that we missed, like Andoks. Some days we tried the Boracay must-haves like Sunnyside Cafe. For those who have been to Boracay, what are some of the must-try restaurants in Boracay? Let me know in the comments. So in effect, we'd really pay only for dinner while we were at Boracay. And despite staying in Station 1, it was really cost effective and it was an incredible experience. In the Philippines, you can really stretch your budget. I was comparing how much a 2-week trip to the Philippines plus a side trip to Boracay would cost compared to a 5-day trip to Hawaii. And Boracay and the Philippines would come out cheaper, even if we would be there for a longer period of time. Of course, there are other things to consider like vacation days, jet lag, travel time, etc. But just wanted to call out that you can do a lot of things in the Philippines or Southeast Asia for a lower cost compared to some US or European destinations. So I hope this was useful in planning your next trip using points. What are some travel hacks that you'd like to learn about? What are some travel hacks that you have done that have allowed you to save hundreds of dollars? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.